session with you guys. Right here is just a little 25, 30-yard shot. And a lot of people overswing with these, and what they do, they get their hands and arms into it, and when they do that, they make the ball wind up pulling the ball. And you don't want to do that. You just want to use a little abbreviated swing and abbreviated finish, okay? Just like that. It's really simple. And most people, I'm going to show you what most people will do. They'll try to swing it with arms, and they wind up pulling the ball over there, like I just did there. I'm still on the green, but if the pin is way up here, look what I just did. Now I got a terrible putt. So the key is abbreviated swing, abbreviated finish. Shaft lean toward the front, more weight on the front. Look at my finish. I almost threw that ball in the hole, and my finish is still there. Okay? That's the key. I want you to watch the finish on this one. It's very important. Weight on the target side. I feel I'm inside and behind the ball. All right? That's just a great way to play golf. When you get close to the green, even up to 100 yards to the green, you can play that shot. Weight on the target side. I feel I'm inside and behind the ball. That one's going home. So hey folks, keep grinding, get that speed out front, trust the process. Remember, when you do 100 yards and in, even 120 yards and in, you want to start using those abbreviated swings. It's going to make a big difference because you're not going to be putting so much side spin on the ball. Take care. All right, folks. Let's do a little part 2 of short game. So a lot of times you have a bump and run. You know, I always tell people, you know, when you're playing golf, you're using critical data. And part of critical data is starting to land the ball or gauge where your best possible miss is, okay? So a lot of times people leave themselves on the short edge, right? And then they got to flip the ball up really high, hit a flop shot, you know, a high volume shot that's just difficult. When you leave yourself, you know, with green to work with, here's what you got now. So we're just going to do standard bump and runs. Again, just think premium setup. Piston pivot, weight on target side, and get the ball on the most predictable part of the green. All right? That's the best way I can explain that. Go through my playlist and look at premium setup, and the premium setup is the most fundamentally sound way to play bump and runs, chip shots, pitch shots, that anything that I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so even if you're playing traditional golf, you know what, you may want to look at doing the premium setup on your short game because it's going to take you to a different level. Piston pivot, anchor to weight. There you go. Same thing again. Piston pivot, anchor to weight. Alrighty, we'll stay here with it this time. Piston pivot, anchor to weight. I feel I'm inside and behind the ball. Beautiful. Okay, I will give you one more tip that a lot of people mess up on. When they get wedges in their hand, they don't judge them right. So I'm going to give you a fundamentally sound advice. Right now I have a 56-degree wedge in my hand. Anytime you have a wedge in your hand, you could never go wrong if you think about the 50-50 split. Whatever distance you have, throw it in half, 50%, and you'll get somewhere where you got a nice putt, all right? Don't try to get too close to the hole because most greens are not going to be receptible with their rank and foul players play. So when you see those pros toss that ball in there, checks up and spins back. The courses we play on really don't have that kind of quality, okay? So think about the 50-50 split if you have a wedge in your hand. So here you go. Same thing. Premium setup. Piston pivot, anchor my weight, 50-50. Perfect. That ball went 50% and it's sitting right there by the hole. Let's do it again. Piston pivot, anchor your weight. I feel I'm inside and behind the ball. 50-50. I may go in. Wow. One more time. Okay. Piston pivot, anchor your weight. I feel I'm inside and behind the ball. Perfect. One more time. I know when you say things a lot, people have a tendency of really getting it. Okay? Piston pivot, anchor your weight. I feel I'm inside and behind the ball. Get in the hole. Oh. My camera person didn't follow the ball, so we're going to do one more. Piston pivot, anchor the weight. I feel I'm inside and behind the ball. That's a beautiful grouping up there. So hey folks, get that speed out front, trust the process, and keep grinding. Again, you want to improve your short game, follow the adjustments, and make these awarenesses part of your golf game. Take care.